Ready?
All right, Coach. It's been a bit since I talked to you. Just first off, we haven't talked since the Christmas tournament. What was it like to fly down there? It's a long trip, and then really to play really well for 2 games. What was that like as a coach?
It was good. We got some good quality time together. I thought it was good as far as team building, just to be around one another as long as we were. We got to explore Miami a little bit. It was always good to get some of your kids home. So I thought that was good. Got to see some friendly faces, that we saw on the recruiting trail in the past, and so it was a good time. The fact that we won those 2 games made it so much better. I felt like our kids played pretty well. One game I thought we played really well. The other game I thought that we showed some resilience. And I'm sure you're going to want to talk a little bit about that game in particular, the last game. But I was very pleased with our kids. So
I guess I just want to talk about getting a couple wins, bit of a layoff going into MAC play. Is it good to be playing well, but also is that break? Is it a bad time? What do you think?
no, it's always good to play well. It's even better to play well after wins. We won these last 2 games, but even Purdue, we played pretty decent outside of silly turnovers. We showed. I felt like we were better, honestly, and so I felt like we're getting better. You want to play your best basketball come conference time, especially come February, late January, February, March. And so I think that we're in the process of doing that. We're doing things that we hadn't been able to do before. You see our kids thinking different, reacting to things differently, and I think our confidence is growing. I think that our kids see how good they can actually be. I think our kids are recognizing that when we do things the way we're supposed to do, we have a chance to be really good.
Where do you think you're at with your rotation now? Right at the beginning of the year, feel like you kind of just try some things out. Where do you think you're at now?
That's a very good question. I was actually thinking about that question earlier today. The you, I think that we are closer. I feel much better about where we are right now than where we've been. I think our bench has been really good. I have a very, very good. I'm having a really good feel of who they are individually. At this time this year, and what they're all capable of doing, which helps with substitutions. Which helps with setting rotations and that sort of thing. And so I'm in a much better place with that, I think, right now than I certainly probably have been all year.
MAC play coming up. I guess where do you think the team's at from the start of the year to now to get you ready for MAC play?
I think we're significantly better right now than where we've been. Certainly when we practice, we look better. I don't know. There's better understanding of what we're doing. I just think that we have a really good staff. I really like our staff a lot, and I feel like our staff has the ability to develop talent, has the ability to shape teams, and therefore I think that our team with our staff, with our team and our program, like we're always going to be trending upward, and that's always the goal for any program. And I just believe that our kids, our team's trending upward right now.
I know every game's important, or exciting. How excited are you to start MAC play?
I just think it's all part of the big picture. It's all part of the steps. I could sit here and say, "Oh, I'm super excited about playing Ball State." Ball State, Xavier, they're all the same. And our approach is pretty much the same going in every game. We're trying to win that game, but we're trying to be the best version of ourselves every game. I want to see growth every game from our team. It's not the end all, whether we win that game, whether we lose that game. My anticipation and expectation and our standards here is that we're always going to win. But, at the end of the day, right now, we just try to maintain that growth mindset. We just want to get better. We want to feel good about our play. We want to feel good about who we are. And I think that's ultimately the most important thing for us.
What kind of challenges does Ball State bring?
They're picked to win it for a reason, right? Like they have size, they have strength, girth, they have quality point guard play, so they get good shots. They have great possessions, they have a good transfer that fit them very well, and so I think, they have kids that understand their roles, and they're old. and they set the bar for the league right now, I feel. And so, not to mention they're well coached. I think Brady's an exceptional coach. And I think he's proven himself, and that program is on the is there where they are for a reason. He's had time to get it right, and he's got it right now. And so, I'm sure he feels like he's gonna win the league. It's us chasing, which I would, if I was in his shoes, I'd probably feel that way too. And for us, we're just trying to be good today. I'm not even thinking about all that other extra stuff right now. He's had time. Their staff has had time to get it right, and right now we're just trying to win the day. As cliche as that sounds, I feel like we've been practicing well. I feel like we've been playing pretty decent. If we just take care of the ball, I don't think anybody can beat us. It's just a matter of us taking care of the ball. We're pretty efficient offensively. And so, if we can do the little things right now, I think that we got a chance to beat them. But, we have to take care of the ball, and you look at these games that we have, it's, in my opinion, it's never our opponent. It's always us. Their turnovers are always us. They're always our fault when we show it to the kids. So, we can do something about that by being the best version of ourselves, which what we talk about being every single day.